on the worktop here. If you jumped in before, you would know the series has been going on for a while, but we are on the third Lego magazine, Star Wars magazine that was ever made. Jamie, what's good? 78, what's happening? Lego, what's going on? Beautiful boy, what's happening, man? Yeah, so we are reviewing every Saturday morning different sorts of Lego magazine. We have Ninjago, as you know, we have Friends, we have, as you can see on there, you can see Star Wars, we have Hidden, we have Chima, we have tons of magazines, Minecraft. So what I do, I collect mainly minifigures. But when I started out in 2015, I started collecting just the magazines, right? And some of them came with, as you can see on there, it's a build, it's not really a fig. After I decided just to collect mainly minifigs, right? Because I'm a minifig collector. Emperor, what's up? Nilo, what's going on? Yeah, so Cole, what's good with you? So I've been collecting, like I said, from 2015. It came out in August of 2015, and I've been collecting all the way through. I don't know if you know this magazine or heard of it. Some people, some places, like in the States, like New York, when we don't get it in New York City. But I'm not there now, okay? But we don't get it in New York City. Uh, do you have all the, say again, CMF? Was that Lego? Empire Live, what's up? Yeah, CMF. Break that down for me. BOBAbrickz, what's up? What's going on? The Eagle has landed. What's going on? Yeah, so I'll break that down for me, so I can get it. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Um, Laurel, what's good with you? Thanks for jumping in again. Yeah. So like I said, this is number three. If you're jumping in for the first time, I'll just grab number one and two because I did those prior, but we're on episode three. Um, just a second for you guys. Should have I should have grabbed those out anyway because just to give you guys a quick update. Let's grab one. Oh, I don't have one and two on this one anyway. It's in another case. But anyway, this is number three. Staffs, what's up? Juris, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, I am doing a review of all Devon. Yeah, of all the Lego Star Wars magazine, all the way to 225, 226 actually. Um, but we're starting with one, two, and three, and we're on episode three right now. If you're just jumping in for the first time, I do it every Saturday. It's called the Early Morning Lego Magazine Review, not Star Wars. I keep saying Star Wars because I'm so conscious of Star Wars because that's my thing, really. Um, so if you hear me repeat that like a million times, it's because that's my thing. It is my thing, right? Um, anyway, so we're on episode number three. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Great to see you. Yeah. Um, Stoop, what's up? Kurt, what's going on? Okay, and I will drop a quick, see if I can do it here, guys. I will drop a quick poll here, quick poll, guys. A quick poll for you guys right there. Yeah. Um, Brick, what's going on? User 76410472828. What's good with you? Polly, what's happening? Anyway, what's up, man? How you doing? You all right there, Way? Waylon Spencer, what's going on? You all right? Thanks for jumping on. I'm gonna get you in a second. Yeah. May the force. Let me just set you guys up. May the force be with you guys. Get you guys in here. So if you see this pop up, guys, may the force be with you. All right. Thanks for jumping on, everyone. Great to see you. Great to see you, Harris. Great to see you, Chris, Matt, Glazer. You all right? Fantastic to see you guys there. Welcome to the early morning Lego Magazine review. Thanks for popping in. You guys are amazing. All right. Right. Anyway, so go. What's up? How you doing? Rev, edit. Thanks for jumping on. It's great to have all you guys on there. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the likes, follow, and sharing, guys. All right, let me get you in, William. Yeah, so I do this every Saturday morning, guys. It's called the Early Morning Magazine Review because it's early wherever you are. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments. Helen, what's up? Ant, what's going on? Phil, what's happening, man? Here's the question, guys. Let me know what time is it where you are? That's the question, guys. What time? Lego. Lego says it's 8:20. That's the same time I got, Lego. I got 8:20. Vias, what's up? What time is it where you are, guys? Kate, what's happening? So, guys, also check out, don't forget to check out my Live at 5. Make sure you check that out and give yourself an opportunity to get a free gift, okay? Don't forget that at all. Where we do fantastic giveaways. When I say we as a collective, so don't forget that at all, okay? So again, as you see on the worktop, guys, may the force be with you. I am operating on two platforms. So one it's the TikTok. Miles, what's good? Silver, what's happening? Slopes, what's going on? And one is so what's going on with you, man? How you doing? Visnet. Right. Anyway, so let's get back on it. So I do collect Lego Star Wars magazine. I collect the first one of every issue other than Star Wars. I have the first one all the way up to 10, but all the other magazines I do collect. So I'll just show you guys a quick. I'll be able to do this. I'll be able to do this one real quick. So City. I'll just show you guys part of one of them here. So City. See, I was just putting them there. And space is such a premium, man. Space is a premium. When you collecting Lego, space is such a premium. So let's find. I have one right here. So that all right, here you go. This is issue. Oops, sorry guys. Like I said, space is a premium. This is issue number 2. That's what I did last week. if you missed it. All right, and that's issue 3 there. But I just wanted to show you guys right here. Yeah, here we go. Here's one that if you're a true collector, you'd probably have this. Again, I don't know if everybody's into this. So this is Hidden episode, the first one ever made. They don't make this anymore. They do not make this anymore, right? They only made it. They tried it out. It really didn't seem to work out. So they stopped. Okay, similar to Chima. Chima was a show on television. You guys know, a series on television. They made it and they stopped that also. But yeah, anyway, so I do collect the first, as you can see on here, issue number 1. It cost me $3.99. All right, and different magazines like that. But mainly, my main focus is Star Wars. Let me put this back over here. My main focus is Star Wars. And I've been doing it, like I said, since 2015. Steve, what's good? Fan 15, what's happening, man? How you doing? You okay? Great to have you on there. Jack, what's going on? I'm just saying hi to everyone, guys. Craig, what's going on, man? You all right? Ross, you okay? I think I'm caught up. Right. Okay. Anyway, let's go on with the magazine. I love the flag, man. I love the flag. Yeah. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Right. Anyway, so this is issue number 2. And that was the first minifigure Slave 1 to come out. Mini build, sorry. We had one also in a advent calendar, but that was the first one in the poly bag. Anyway, so let's jump back on here and talk about this. So I don't know if everybody, I know the flag that I'm seeing there. Steve, what's up? Yeah, the flag. And Claire, how you doing? Yeah, the flag that I'm seeing there, I know you don't get it where you at, because I never used to get it until I what's up? I didn't get it till I came out to Europe. And obviously when I go back and forth, I take some with me and whatever. Anyway, like you can, okay, so let's talk about this. So on this right here, as you can see, it is an awesome gift, the Imperial Shooter, right? And they used to do it like this, where they would build it just behind a little small build behind the instructions behind the poly bag. And at that point, you could have won stuff with it. And the price on this, and let's start with the date. The date, September 23rd, runs for a month to October 20th, 2015, $3.99, issue number 3, okay? And while we're talking about it, back here, these are later versions that I picked up. This one I picked up in Brussels. The other one I picked up in Belgium. And these it's blind packs. You don't know what you're going to get in there. Other than these ships or figs that you're seeing there. These are blind packs. They came up with that after. You get 2 in there. As you can see, that's euros. You get 2 in there. You get either a ship and a fig, or 2 ships or 2 figs, but you also get 2 magazines. Anyway, let's move on. SFS, what's up? Bobis, what's up? Bobis. More, what's up? I can't read that one. It's very scratchy again. Anyway, so let's go inside and check it out, see what we got. One of the things I do have to say about this is they do advertise everything. As you can see, they do in City, but they never advertise Star Wars in other magazines, like any of the other magazines. Okay, let's jump on here and check it out, what we got. One of the things they do is a sort of glossary. Gordon, what's happening? You got Flash. Go. All right. I love that. Right. So over here, you have Stormtrooper. You get 1. Stormtrooper 2. And he has camo on him. I like that because I got one of those. That's really cool fig there. All the figs basically on this, I got them in my collection. Snow Trooper. They've came out with another one. Scout Trooper. So all these figs here, they have this in this magazine. When I say in this series of magazine, they have the Snow Trooper, both the old model and the new model, and the Scout Trooper, the new model like this. I haven't seen any figs like this one yet, except the one that came out last week. They actually have a night trooper, man. Yo, it's really awesome. The helmet, the black helmet and the white body, the white suit. But I haven't seen anyone with camo or anything like that, sand troopers or anything like that yet. But maybe they will later in the future, because that fig that they came out with last week was, whoa, I was like shocked. And I will be doing that in my review soon as I move along. I haven't seen any Death Troopers either, but who knows? Who knows? They may make it because they are Mandalorians in there. I've seen Sabine in there. I've seen Darth Maul in there, Darth Vader in there. So it's possible. I'm not saying it will happen, but it's highly possible. Anyway, so thanks for jumping in. Anyway, guys, great to have you guys on. Let me just add something there for you guys to have a little bit of fun with while we do the review. Iken, what's up, man? How you doing? You're out early. What time is it where you are? Question is, what time is it where you are? May the force be with you. Iken, thanks for jumping on. What time is it where you are? That's the question. Again, thanks for jumping on, everyone. It's great to have you guys there. Cash, what's good with you, man? Box, what's happening? Harry, what's going? What's good with you? It's great to see you on there. Thanks for jumping on. Right, so let me just add something for you guys here to have a little bit of fun with it. All right, quick bit of fun. We did the poll already. See if we can get that. Okay. So let's get back in the magazine, guys. May need to move this back just a tiny bit because you guys are not going to be able to see everything. See if we can do that there. Right. So let's jump in. So I may have some of them like that. One is like, I'll have French, and I'll have Spanish, and I will have German sometimes. Okay, guys, and Luxembourgish. So do bear with me when you do see that. Anyway, back on this. In the magazine, sometimes you get two toys, you get one toy. I have some with doubles. You get a card also, a collectible card on some of them. But those are mainly, you wouldn't get that in Britain, but you will get it in places like France, Spain, Italy, Belgium, places like that. All right. Anyway, let's move on. And it's just recently I found out on this that they have a little like Q&A over here, and I had this magazine for a while. They don't do it in the later versions, but the earlier versions they did it. Anyway, let's move on. We have the Millennium Falcon over here. Again, I hope wherever you live, you do have a chance to get these magazines because they are awesome, man. They are awesome. 1972, what's going on with you, man? How you doing? Clash, what's going on? Glazer, how you doing? Great to have you on there. Thanks for jumping on. Marcus, hey, what's good, Marcus? Great to have you on again. Yes, so Marcus, we are doing a review of number 3 in the magazine collection, the Lego Star Wars magazine collection. All right, so let's have a look further on. They're having a chat, Obi and the bunch. And they're having a chat with all the, we can see a couple of assassins there. And We all know where they are now. We're at the castle, and this was the original castle, right? The original castle. Um, I don't know if you guys have that in your collection. Marcus, do you get this where you are, Marcus? Do you get these magazines where you are? Let me give you guys some likes there. Thanks for jumping on. It's great to have all you guys there. Great to see all of you guys, man. Fantastic to see you guys. Oh, wow. What time is it where you are, guys? There's 5 people on there, guys. Let me just say hi to all my 5. Guys, I am your biggest fan. I know people always say I have fans, but I am your fan, guys, because you guys are so amazing. Anyway, let's move on. Another great creature in the Star Wars Lego collection, man. If you have it, it's so iconic. It's one of the hard ones to find out there. You're not gonna get it. If you get it, I've seen them going for like $150. Um, it's this big guy right here. So if you have it, cherish it, man. Anyway, let's move on. I will be doing on my next review a review of every Java that was ever made. Right, as you know, as you guys know, let me know if you know in the comments how many Java was made. Or 833. You're running on the same time I'm running on. User 78336504834. Welcome. Cart, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so let's move on in the magazine, guys. Again, every Saturday morning, Lego Magazine Live review, okay? So in these magazines also, they have 2 pull-out posters. Sorry, yeah, 2 pull-out posters because you can flip them over and you have one on the either side. Excuse me. You get, like I said, some of them comes with two figs, 2 ships, or 1 fig, 1 ship, or a card and a ship. I've seen 2 polybags and 1 card before. That was amazing. I've never seen it again. But yeah, that was amazing. I definitely collected that one. Anyway, let's move on. We have the X-Wing over here of Death Star. And this is a game. It's a search game. They do puzzles and search games. So it's a pretty cool magazine. And again, like I said, if you want to get this and you get this magazine, you want to get it, you get it. It's a great way of getting a expensive minifigure cheap. All right, it's a great way of getting an expensive minifigure for cheap because you'd have to pay whatever price the set would cost you if you wanted to get, for instance, let's say the Night Owl, whatever set, Mandalorian Night Owl, or let's say Sabine, uh, um, let's say Darth Maul or Darth Vader, because the magazine that came out with Darth Vader, it was actually the 2025, and that was the latest version of Vader. If you know it, you've probably seen it. It came out in a metal box, one with Vader's helmet, and one with just a rectangular box. Anyway, let's move on. Who do we have? Carton. Okay, right. Let's move on, guys. They've taken off with the Millennium Falcon, and they being chased by a Star Destroyer. And we have an X-Wing, we have a U-Wing, and it's basically they're actually starting a race. Let's move on. Freddie, what's up, man? Let me get you in there 1 second, guys. I got to get Freddie in. I got to get Freddie in. So let's just jump Freddie in. Freddie, what's good with you, man? Freddie, the question is, how you doing, Fred? Question is, what time is it where you are? That's the question, Freddie. May the force be with you, Fred. Thanks for jumping on the early morning Lego magazine review. And we're doing Star Wars issue number, oops, I knocked this figure over, not good at all. We're doing issue number 3. So this is the 3rd magazine to come out in the collection, which started out in 2015. All right. Let's move on, guys, and see what we got next. And the race is off. We have a TIE Fighter. We have the Star Destroyer, which is just can't get past this, the go sign. We have a X-wing, Y-wing, U-wing. Is that a fact, guys? And now it tries to get through, and it crashes right through there. We have a TIE Fighter. And we have Luke and Han having a chat. If you're quick and can set a new record, so they can set a new record if they basically. I don't know. Do you guys think the Millennium Falcon could outfly Star Destroyer? Do you guys think that? Let me know in the comments. Inya, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on, guys. Great to have you on there. Great to see you. Oh wow, 3:15. Freddie says that where he's at is 3:15 p.m. 3:36 p.m. Wow, that's amazing, man. Again, thanks for jumping on, everyone. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, let's move on. See what we got. So again, like I said, they have puzzles, mazes, and stuff like that. So definitely, again, you would want to go out and get this magazine because it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty cool, man. Absolutely cool. Totally cool. So definitely check it out. Let me give you guys some likes for showing up. Thanks for popping in. It's great to have you guys. Absolutely great to have you. Okay, let's move on. Down here we have the TIE Fighter alert. Wallscat, what's up? How you doing? Anyway, so here we have another puzzle, guys. And like I said, I have got this Snow Trooper in it, the new and the old. Not this Scout Trooper, but I did have this body of the Scout Trooper with that helmet. Okay, I haven't had that helmet or the It's a mix and match. That's exactly what they did. If you guys remember, it is a mix and match right there. So you have to figure which one goes with which, right? Ooh, I got no viewers on the guest hospital. What's going on with that? DJ, hey DJ, hold on, guys. I gotta get DJ in. DJ is one of my really cool. Not that all of you guys are not cool, but DJ is one of my cool fam on the YouTube. It's great to see you, DJ. May the force be with you, DJ. And we're also, guys, why I have the two blind packs in there, I will be doing an opening, and I want you guys to let me know which one should I open. Okay, I will put that in the comments. Should I open the plastic or should I open the Mahmood? What's up? How you doing? Hachi, what's up? You okay? Thanks for jumping on. It's great to have you. Anyway, so this is the pullout. So here we have Vader. One of the things they do in here is and I am going to be doing a Vader Q&A, right? So we have Darth Vader here, Darth Vader there, Darth Vader over here. As you guys know, that one came out in the Advent calendar. Right. Species human, right? Height 2 point. He was pretty tall, wasn't he? 2.02. That's pretty tall, guys. Weight 136 kilos at that height. Wow. He was a specimen, man. He was a specimen. Okay, affiliation Sith, and they give you his weapon, lightsabers, red blade, and the Force. Okay, let's move on. Who do we have there? Sandwich guy. What's happening? Yes, sir. What's going on? You okay? Thanks for jumping on. Let me just turn this here, guys. Just knocked it a little bit. Again, thanks for jumping on. Everyone's great to have you. So here's the pullout. We have Vader. Right, like I said, it's usually a double, one on either side. And let's see what we got on the inside. The iconic X-Wing, you know, the original X-Wing here. And this X-Wing is pretty expensive right now. Really, really expensive out there right now. It's going for about, I've seen it for like 500, man. Definitely seen it. Seal in the box, 500. Okay, let's move on. Then thanks for the likes, guys. I am your biggest fan, guys. I am your biggest fan. Again, thanks for jumping in this morning. It's great to have all you guys on there. You just type that in and say thank you. So here's another selection of the magazines there, guys. Let me just type that in. Got to type that in for you guys because you guys are fantastic. Thanks for sharing and showing up, guys. To the stream. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for showing up and joining the stream, guys. You guys are amazing. Thanks a lot for that, guys. You guys are fantastic. And every time someone hits the share, like, or give a gift, you will get a big. So I'll call user Apple. This is for you. That's for you, user Apple. Marcus, that's for you. All right. Thanks for jumping on there. Great to have you. Right, let's jump back in and get through this one so we can pop one of those. The question will be which one you guys would like me to pop. So here we go. Bicycle tour in Captain City, right? No bicycles? What's going on? Why isn't there a bicycle? Should be a bicycle on there, right? Somewhere. Anyway, they're hanging out, the whole crew, man. This is the ultimate crew. Quick question. Does anyone in the chat have this guy with the black hair, or do you have anyone at all? Do you have Kanan with black hair, or I'll put that. That'll be a question. That'll be a quick question. Do you? Which Kanan do you have? Do you own black hair or brown? Which one do you have, guys? Do you have any of them? The black hair or the brown hair? Which one do you have? Let me know in the comments, guys. Drop me a line. Anyway, let's move on. So they're being chased and they blast the ship, the TIE fighter. Let's move on. Marcus says, I only have him in brown hair and version from the Phantom Menace set 2. Awesome. Dexter, what's going on? I actually have one with that came in this series, in this Lego Star Wars magazine. There's actually one. I've seen it online going for like $50, right? But I have the black can. Obviously, I have the poly bag also because I had to pick that up. That was a must. And realizing that I never believed that it would have gone that crazy. But there you go. Again, it's a good way of collecting. Like I said before, a great way, not just a great way of collecting minifigs that would be expensive if you get them any other way. Okay, let's move on. So they're having a chat with the whole crew. Oh, here comes the bicycles. Right. Gretchen, what's up? You all right, Dexter? All right, let's move on. Again, thanks for jumping in, Marcus. I got to give you one of these again, Marcus, man. You're a true trooper. You're a true trooper. We have two people in the chat there, so I'll give you guys that. Right. Guys, I'm just trying to figure out all the ins and outs of this of this thing. All right. Just trying to figure it out. It's awesome. It is awesome. Like I said before, I just jumped on the TikTok. That's what they call it, the TikTok. Anyway, so let's move on. This thing, I wish they would make him. I wish they would make him in the Lego Star Wars magazine, man. Right, Carlos? He'd be awesome in there, wouldn't he? He'd be really awesome. Let me know what you think. Jan, what's up? Vicky, what's going on with you? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. It's great to have you guys on. Let me give you guys a little cheers. Thanks for coming on there. Great to have you. Anyway, let's move on. And they have a fight breaking out. Marcus live encourage fans to share. View here. Wave, wave. All right, that's for you, Marcus. Right. Anyway, they're having a little cycle race and being chased by the whole crew. Seems like they're much faster, or they passed them. And somebody's blocking the street. Don't know why you do that in the middle of a race. TG, what's going on? Let's move on, guys. The early magazine didn't have much in the puzzles because I think they did more, but later on they started doing more puzzles and games and stuff like that. Anyway, so here's another great thing that they had in the magazine. They would give you like different ships and the weapons and whatnot. You can see Kanan over here. You can see the Wookiee over there. You can see the Wookiee ship, and they'll give you the weapons it came with, and like the cannons, right, rapid shooters, special features, stuff like that. They'll give you that 570 pieces in there. Okay, so they would do that, and here another one. They give you all the different stuff on the assault carrier right here. I actually built that. The weapons, special features again, and all the crew that you have in there. Shadow, what's good with you, man? Again, guys, if you jump onto the YouTube later on my 5 Live, you could have an opportunity of winning a gift. All right, guys, so definitely check that out. So again, this is what you could win if you would fill that out and send it back, all right, to them. But that was back then. They don't do it anymore. All right. Hey, Luca, what's going on, man? How you doing? Lego Luca, great to see you on there. Thanks for jumping on. Let me give you this. Great to see you coming in this early. Guys, the question is, what time is it where you are? If you haven't answered yet and you're just jumping on, please tell us what time it is where you are. So this will be issue number 4, guys. As you know, we are doing, this is issue number 3. This is issue number 4, all right? And I will be reviewing that one next week. How many pieces in it and stuff like that. I did say how many pieces this one had in it, right, guys? I hope I did. All right, when we started out. And back then it was 5 plus. Look at that, 5 plus, guys. As you know now, it has changed. I haven't seen a 5 plus. Let me know if you've seen a 5 plus recently, unless it's Duplo, or unless it's yeah, I haven't seen a 5 plus at all. Anyway, so that's that, guys. Now, here's the big thing, guys. This is the big one I wanted to do. So I have two. If you look right back here, I have a plastic and I have a paper. And the question is going to be, which one should I open? What do we have? We have the one with Mando in the front. I'll make it easier. Mando or Vader, right? Question is, which one should I open? Vader or Mando? That's the question, guys. Which one should I open? Vader or Mando? Answer the question, guys. Can you see that? Galaxy, what's up with you, man? How you doing? I have returned. What's good, Galaxy? How you doing? What time is 7:51. Awesome, Galaxy. Awesome. 7:51. So which one should I open, guys? Mando or Vader? The blind pack. Let me know, guys. Which one should I open on the live? Quinn, what's going on? So I have 2 packs here, guys. 2 packs, not 2-pack. Okay, 2-pack is not around it. The Vader or the Mando, paper or plastic? Which one should I open, guys? Marcus, give me something, Marcus. Oh, Mando. I got one person saying Mando. Someone said I should open the Mando. What do you say, Marcus? Someone said Mando. Guys, let me know in the comments. Which one should I open? Mando or should I open Vader? Come on, Marcus. I love your opinion, Marcus. I'd love to get your opinion. We got one over here. Galaxy says go with Mando. What do you say? What do you say? Vader, maybe. You get a nice fig. Okay. All right, I just need one more person, guys, to tip the scale. We got 2 out of 3, guys. Somebody tip the scale for me. Someone tip the scale. I got one person saying Mando, one person say Vader. Someone tip the scale. We have 2 packets on here. One is the plastic and one is the paper. That's the paper in back. And this is the Mando and the one in back is Vader. Come on, someone. Someone tip the scale for me. Tip the scale. Anyone? Anyone? What do we have? Come on, guys. Tip the scale for me. Mando or Vader? What's that? That one. Come on, guys. Tip the scale for me. Let's tip the scale. I want to pop the bag. I started doing this live and extending the time. Oh, there's 6 people on there. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Guys, don't just stay in the background. Make a comment so I can open either one. Which one should I open, guys? I just need one person to tip the scale because it's 2 best out of 3. And someone already said Mando and someone already said Vader. So I need just one person to make a comment and say, should we open Vader or Mando? And let's move this one out of the way because we've done that one already. Put that back here. Anyone? Anyone, guys? Come on. All right, I'll make the decision. Here's how I'm gonna make the decision. I'm gonna flip a coin, right? I'm gonna flip a coin. Let's see if I can find a coin. Can I find a coin? I know what I'll do. I'll flip a card. You guys remember? I don't know if you guys ever played this, right? So in school we used to play this a lot. So here's the card, right? Here's the card. If it comes on Star Wars, we'll open Mando. If it comes on Darth Maul, we'll open Vader, okay? So I'm going to just flip the card like this. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, let's see. Okay, did you guys see that? It came on, right? So that one, we'll open this one, right? Let's open the plastic and see what it looks like inside, guys. I haven't opened it myself. I'm really excited to see what's in there. Let's get scissors. And I'm not gonna run with it, Mom. I'm not gonna run with it. I am not gonna run with it at all. No pun intended. I'm just gonna calmly get it out. Boy, oh my goodness, guys! If you know what I just did, because space is so. Oh, I gotta go pick up some. I gotta go get me some what's the face today, man. I gotta go get me some. Guys, I just knocked over the. Oh, there it is. I just knocked the fig that I was showing. I need to put it back in the case. Give me a second, guys. Let me put this back in the case because it's dangerous. Could have broke him in two, man. I just knocked this guy over. Just knocked that guy over. I need to put him back into the case so doesn't get damaged like you know what happened there a second ago. Right. So he's back in the case. That's safe. Yeah. At least it seems safe. For now, anyway. Right. So let's open it up, guys, and see what we got inside. Live opening, guys. Did I miss someone there? Carl, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, you said Vader. Okay, guys, someone said Vader. Okay, so we'll switch it, guys. We'll switch it. I flipped the card, but I didn't look. Carl said Vader, so we had two people say Vader. So I'll switch it, guys. I have to switch it. It wasn't on me. That was the question. Carl, I saw that late. I saw that late, Carl. But we will do it right now. Okay? We will do it right now, Carl. Thanks for that. I need to tip the scale. If you ever looked at Batman. You know what I'm talking about. Right, so let's open it up. Carl said two. Let's open it up. There we go. Live, guys. We're doing it live. This is the blind pack. Blind pack. Let's see what we got first. So we'll pull it out like this. We're not even going to look in it. We'll pull it out like this. Let's see what we got. Ooh, here we go. See what we got. Put this one down here. So again, like I said, Minecraft. They advertise Minecraft on here. And as you can see, can anyone read what's on there? Let me know if you can. The ship that's in here, that's in that one has 31 pieces. Anyway, so one of the things is, like I said, this is paper and plastic. They started going away from plastic. UG, what's up? I missed you guys there. What's going on, UG? All right. Bronk, what's going on? Great to see you on this. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. How you doing, UG? Thanks for jumping on. Great to have you guys. Right. Okay. So let's move on. Right. So they started making paper and plastic. They started making paper after, which was really good, helping the planet and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Right. I can feel this back here. Remember what I said? The ones I did earlier didn't have any cards on it because obviously that one was from Great Britain. But then they started doing them with cards. And here we go. Wrecker, gold card. And I'll send this one out to someone because I have this one already. And the poly bag you got was paper also, tie advance. But I will send this card out, or I will send the magazine because I already have this. So I'll send the magazine out. Now, the magazine on its own would cost you, just this one, would cost you €6.99, €7. But the whole packet was $7.99. But this one on its own would cost you $7.99. Right? So it's really cool. Again, if you get the blind packs, if you can. Right? All right, so this is one of the things that came out of it. And there's a gold card. So that's really awesome. Can't beat that. Not at all. Can you? All right, let's see what's next. Let's see what's next, guys. Let's see what's next. So there's usually a small mag and a big mag. So that I have a comic book. So here's the comic book. All right. Just straight comic book. We'll do a quick peep on that. Again, they're the advertise in Minecraft, right? So here we go. We got the comic also with the whole crew on there. We got Yoda, we got CP3O, we got R2, Vader, Luke, Leia, Han. We got the original Clue, obviously my guy right there. And I didn't even bring my mascot in the frame, right, guys? That's not cool at all. I got to bring my mascot in, right? Oops, knock my mascot over. It's unbalanced. The force is unbalanced, guys. Yeah, so that's my mascot. Got to get him in. Haven't got my mascot in. Can't do that. There's 6 people on there. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Again, I'm your biggest fan, guys. I am your biggest fan because you guys always support. EM, what's up? Indy, what's good? Bilal, what's up? You all right? Thanks for jumping on. Max, what's good with you? Lightbulb, great to see you. DD, UG, let me give you guys a clap. Thanks for jumping on. Great to see you guys there. Cheers for coming on. Mop, what's happening? Right, let's move on. Again, guys, like I said, this is a great way. So I have gotten Dark Sidious, I've gotten the Sith Trooper in there, and I've gotten a Mandalorian in these poly bags before. As I said before, it's a great way to get an expensive fig if you want to add it to your collection for cheap, okay? Because $7.99, you know, you may not even get the fig on its own if buying it for $7.99. Right, so let's see what we got on the next pack. So the next pack, as you can see there, has Yoda's ship on it. And we got, ooh, look what we got, guys. Ooh, can't beat that, can you? Limited edition. Limited edition, guys. Boba himself. Gold card. This is another thing. I never collected the cards because, you know, they sell them in packets and whatnot. And I was watching a vid somewhere, and people started talking about the packs and stuff like that. And I just decided, hey, what the heck? Why don't I just, because they come, I never bought the packs. Never bought a pack. Let's go with that. Let's start there. I never bought the packs. Kieran, what's up? You all right? XN, what's up? MZM, sorry. EM, let's just say that. Yeah. Thanks for jumping on. Let me give you guys a little. Great to have you guys on there. Thanks for popping in. Right. So I started from the magazines themselves. Whoops. I really got to go out and get me a box today. I thought about it today because I need to put a box on the side. All my stuff keeps falling over here. And I need a box on the side to really have good control of it. So I started collecting these from the magazine also. Again, you get these with the magazine. Look at that. And when I check the prices on these cards, some of them, they're worth, they have some price on them, you know? You have some price. Admiral Tron over there. You got Grievous. You got Gru and Din. Then you got Gru by himself, right? Anakin. 2 different Yodas. Also, you can make a picture so you can frame it. So I need to get the rest of these. So I haven't seen the rest of these yet, but I don't want to pick up packs. I want to wait till they come because I got these from packs. I'll show you guys one of those. They also come with a full pack. You see now that one has one single card, but some of them also come with a full pack that you can open the pack on the magazine, which is really, really, that's really cool because sometimes you get 2 gold cards in there, which is really, really cool. Right. Anyway, so you can do that. I'm sure I have one around somewhere. I haven't seen them lately. Here's another picture that you can make, and you can frame that. Another one here also. I'm waiting to collect the rest. It's missing. How many pieces I'm missing? I'm missing 4 more. If I can get those, be really good. Complete that. And then here we go. Gold cards, right? Another Django over here, another different boba, a different Thaddeus over here. And you gotta, if you know refractor cards, these two are like refractors. These three actually are like refractors. If you know anything about collectible cards. Back here, you got another one with a couple figs. This will make another poster. Again, thanks for jumping on, everyone. It's great to have you there. On another poster back here. And this will be another poster, another picture back here to frame also. And then we have another one here with Guido, another one, but this one will be all silver cards. And back here, we got a couple more figs. We got Darth Maul again, card to collect. We got Lando, Moff, Luke. Yeah, so I started doing that. I started collecting those because, and this one is the, I think this is Ninjago. Yeah, this is something I was asking someone. So on the Ninjago package, you could get these also when you find them. They're very rare. But again, I want to thank all you guys for jumping on there. You guys were really amazing. Do check out my 5 live later on today. Giveaways. Don't miss out on that. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Steph, you good? What's up with you? How you doing? What the question was, Steph, what time is it where you are? Could you give us a hit up on what time it is where you are? My time now, I'm running on 9:09. And I want to give everybody that over there. Thanks for jumping on, guys. You guys are fantastic. What time? 4. Jeez. You see? There it is. We have so many different times here. We had 2, we had 3. We had some people running on 1 a.m., some people running on 12 midday, crazy different times. We have people running on 8. We have people running on 9 a.m. So that's awesome. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Like I said, so I do this basically. I've increased the time. I used to do it for 30 minutes and run to the magazine, but someone said, why don't you extend the time a little bit? So I did that so we would have a chance to do more, discuss the magazine more in depth. JKH, what's up, man? How you doing? Let me get you in there. That's for you, JKH. I love the flags, man. Flags is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. You guys were amazing. Do watch out for my 5 live. When I say 5 live, so if you're in Great Britain, what's that? I watched Star Wars on New Year's and Death Star explode as soon as it turned New Year. Oh, that's amazing, man. I'm gonna give you a clap for that. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear that, but I had to give you that. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's like a cue, right? That's like on cue. That is awesome. Right. So again, guys, Paulina, here you go. That's for you. TikTok. Thanks for jumping in. Right, guys. So do check on my 5 live, like I said. It'll be 5 p.m. Britain time, 6 p.m. Finn, how you doing? That's for you, Finn. Yeah, 6 p.m. Euro, as a Euro, blah, 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 that side of the world. And if you're in New York, if you're in Brooklyn, my place, Brooklyn's in the house. Right. If you're in Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, you know what I mean? Uptown, downtown, Chinatown, Soho, NoHo. You know what I mean? All right, Brooke, what's going on? Brooks, this is for you. Yeah, if you're anywhere around, if you're in Jersey, Newark, you know what I mean? If you're in Miami, if you're in Orlando, if you're Cocoa Beach, my place is, Yeah, if you're in LA, my place. Yeah, if you're there, hi to you. You know, so that's different times. That's where it'll be. That's what's up. Jump in, check it out. If you're in Indonesia, if you're in Tokyo, you know, if you're in Japan, where we've been before, if you're in Brazil, wherever, Indonesia, you guys know France, Germany, Spain, Luxembourg, Belgium, Brussels, anywhere around there, guys. I haven't been Australia, all right. So, but I am going because there's the biggest Lego store, and I got to check that out. That's for you, Alex. I got to go check that out. That's for you, Alex. Thanks for jumping in. Um, I wish there was a Lego store near me. Wow, there isn't a Lego store near you. That's coming soon. Coming soon. Lego is growing by the day, man. Lego is one of those. Realistically, I think personally. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you think Lego is one of the best toys ever? Let me know in the comments. Is Lego one of the best toys ever or not? Oh, okay. Right. So, anyway, guys, so do check out my 5 Live, like I said, depending on the time where you are. So, set your notifications. Do check that out. So, when I pop on next, and if you, Mandy, what's going on with you? This for you, Mandy. Mandy, Mandy. That's for you, Mandy. Right. So yeah, jump on, guys, and bring the energy. Bring the energy, bring the vibes, and I'll bring the Lego. All right. Again, I'm your biggest fan, guys. Do jump on, check me out. All right. And as I always say, guys, may the force be with you. This is BOBAbrickz.